Do you want to know the secret to looking put together without even really trying? Well, today I'm going to show you some of my absolute favorite pair of jeans and tops that I do wear on repeat. I'm going to show you how I style them, and hopefully this is going to give you some inspiration on how you can style your outfits with ease. In today's video, I'm going to be walking you through some of my favorite pair of jeans, why they're my favorite, why I like them, how I wear them, and how I style them. Because wearing an outfit and styling an outfit are two different things, and the smallest changes really make such a big difference. So let's start with the first pair of jeans. This is a slim straight leg. Now, the actual name is called the Essential Mini Flare leg. Okay, there's nothing mini flare about it. I'm not sure why it's called that, but that is the right jean. So when I link that and you tap on it, yes, that's the one I'm talking about. So this is a slim straight leg jean, and this is one of the most comfortable pair of jeans that I own. They are under $100 and the fit is so good. They have a good amount of stretch to them and they do run big. So I always size down one. Now, these are not in a petite size, but they certainly work on my petite frame. And so like I said, I size down one, and then to get it to the right length on me, I do need to cut it about this much. And that's what I did. So when you first get the jeans, they arrive with a raw hem. So when you're cutting the jeans, then you're not really taking away from the original look or integrity of the style. You're actually keeping it just the same. And so that's what I do to accommodate, because if I were to wear these jeans the way that they came to me, because they're not petite, they're supposed to be like an ankle jean. They're supposed to hit above the ankle bone, but they don't on me. So that would look weirdo if they came to a different length. That it's not really the look I'm going for. So don't be afraid to cut your jeans. Oh, and on that note, this is the pair of shears that I use to cut mine. They are 20-something dollars from Amazon, and they're really good, and I will link them below for you. Okay, back to the jeans. So this pair of jeans, actually, you know what? It's the ones I have on. So let me stand up and show you. All right, so this, it's going to be hard to see this far away, but they do have a little bit of whisking right here, and I love the fit. They're so comfortable, and you know, to me, a slim straight jean is like my basic go-to. Like it works with almost every shoe. An ankle jean like this is going to work with just about every shoe. So let's talk about wearing them versus styling them. Okay, with outfit number one, I have these jeans paired with a sweatshirt. And this color actually is no longer available, but it is a crew neck sweatshirt. I'm going to link to the exact style number and everything that this is, and so you can see. But I have on a soft, cozy sweatshirt and a pair of white sneakers. Now, every item that I'm showing you, when we're talking about just wearing or styling, I own them all. I love them all. I wear them all. The trick is how to put them together. So just because I'll show you a look that may seem kind of not so good, that doesn't mean that these items can't work a different way. So first way, it looks pretty plain. It just looks like I'm wearing them versus styling them. So here's our plain way: sweatshirt, jeans, white sneakers, and then just changing it up a little bit, a few changes. So then we're going to take the sweatshirt and we're going to add a layer underneath. And this can be it could be a chambray button up, it could be a white button up, it could be a plaid button up. That would be cute. That would be very cute. I have on this Henley button up that has the ruffle detailing around the neck. So all you really see is a little peep around here, and it just adds that something to the collar of the shirt. Also, and this is just me, but I really like to have my wrist, I roll up just about every single thing that I wear. I like to have my wrist showing. To me, it makes my legs, to me, I feel like it makes me look longer and taller when I have a little bit of skin showing here and here. And so on the second look, when I have the Henley underneath, you'll see that I cuffed the sleeves and then pulled that stripe out over the cuff to kind of just give it a little something. And all of a sudden it takes it from just a plain sweatshirt to like a dressed up kind of look. And then just swapping the shoes from white sneakers to ballet flats, it gives it a completely different look. So is there anything wrong with the first way? No, not at all. But if we want to kind of elevate the look a little bit, just consider adding a layer, cuffing your sleeves, switching the shoes out, and all of a sudden it looks like you've styled the outfit and it looks elevated. I will have everything that I'm showing you linked in the description box down below, as well as pinned to the top comment for you to find. And I wanted to let you know too, for almost everything, I think about 95% of the things that I'm showing you, I have found a lower priced similar option, and I'm linking that down in the description box below as well, because we all have different budgets, and I think it's fun to just show how this style can work on any budget. And so in the description box you'll see, you know, sweatshirt, and then you'll see similar option, and you'll see the less more budget-friendly price, and then the link to that. So I hope that that's good. I hope you like it when I do that. Let's get into look number 2. I'll be honest, it took me a minute to get on the wide leg game. Like, I resisted it for a long time, and I can honestly tell you that now wide leg jeans are among some of my favorites. I can't explain it. They're comfortable. They look kind of cool. At first I was thinking, oh, my legs are going to look like tree stumps because I'm so short. I'm 5'0" for reference, and I really don't think that they do. I just like the way that they look. So let me show you how to take it from a very plain look to a more elevated look with just a few little tweaks. So we're going to start with the wide leg jeans paired with the ballet flats that worked so nicely in the first outfit. And then we're going to add the cashmere tee, which I love. I wear that all the time. It's a great piece to wear, especially this time of year, October-ish. And I have a pretty dainty little necklace. It's called a mini disc necklace. Love it. I love all of these items. But put together like this, I'm not sure that's the best way to style these wide leg jeans. So let's just swap a couple of things out and let's see the difference that it makes. First, we'll swap out the shoes. Now, the ballet flats are a total favorite of mine. I love them. They have a rounded toe. And with the wide leg jeans, on me, I feel like a pointed toe just makes the leg look so much longer. I don't know if you can see that, the pictures I'm showing, but I feel like it just elongates that leg. And having that pop of leopard is also really fun on the shoes. So that's the first thing that we're going to switch out, is a rounded toe with a pointed toe. And it doesn't have to be a sharp point, but just generally a pointed toe. So that's the first thing we're going to change. And secondly, we're going to change out the necklace. Not that the first necklace isn't fabulous, because it is, but look at the difference when I add a statement necklace versus a very dainty necklace. The whole look looks just a little bit more styled, a little bit more elevated, a little bit more put together without hardly doing anything different. The third pair of jeans that I just love that I have are the Itty Bitty bootcut jeans. These are from the brand Wit and Wisdom, which is exclusively carried at Nordstrom. They're $88. They're always $88. They never go on sale unless it's the Nordstrom anniversary sale, which happens once a year. And so I try to grab a pair once a year when I can. And they're so good. They have a lot of stretch to them, but they don't stretch out. So that's one of the reasons I love these. But the main reason that I love these jeans is that they have this very slight boot cut, like it's called itty bitty boot cut. I mean, just ever so slightly goes out. And I love that because I feel like it makes my legs look so much longer, and I'm all about that. And it's just a great quality jean. It's under $100, and I like this dark wash. To me, a dark wash jean looks a little bit more dressy than a faded jean. Now, the wide leg jeans that I showed you just a minute ago, those are faded. I like faded jeans, but if I'm trying to be dressier, I will choose a dark wash jean without distressing or anything like that. So this is a great boot cut jean. And then we're going to pair it with the basic of all basic basics, and that is with a white button-up shirt. Now, what's different about this one is that it's a non-iron. I have washed and dried and worn this over and over, and I don't ever have to iron it or steam it. It is so good. It always looks fresh. It always looks crisp. And a white button-up top is never going to go out of style. That's just something you'll have forever. And so I don't mind investing in a really good quality one. I mean, this one is under $100, but it lasts me for years because it's just that basic button-up style. I personally love a pair of jeans and a white crisp button-up, and really any shoe, a sneaker or a loafer or a slingback. There's something about that combo that is just so good. So let's talk about switching it up just a little, and we'll make some changes here that make a big difference. So the first way, I have it paired with my loafers. Those are Sam Edelman, and I just found these loafers on sale for $69. They have been $150 forever, and I just found them on sale, so I'm so glad about that. All right, so my neutral loafers, my itty bitty boot cut jeans, and my white button up. Now, first of all, let's switch out the shoes. It's not that I don't like the loafers, but look at the difference when I put a pointed toe shoe paired with that itty bitty boot cut jean. Look how much longer my leg looks. It's just, I don't know, it's an illusion, I guess, with the eye, but it works and I'm here for it. So just making that small change, big difference. Now, let's add a third layer. That third layer really does make a difference. It really does. So I'm going to drape over my shoulders a leopard. This is a cardigan actually that I have buttoned up, and then I have it thrown over my shoulders and tied. This one keeps selling out of stock, so they do restock it, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that linked to the one that I'm wearing, but I have found a similar option to show you as well, which I'm also linking below in case the one that I'm wearing is sold out. It's very frustrating, but they do restock, so there's that. Just that layer, just that extra third layer, doesn't it really add? I mean, when you're looking side by side at the before and after, so good. And I wanted to show just one more way to make it just look even cooler and more elevated. I took the same, this is from when I was at a conference about a month ago, and I was wearing the itty bitty boot cut jeans and a statement blouse. And this statement blouse has this high ruffle neck, and it has this huge bow in the back right here. It is so cool. And just taking a statement top with those jeans, some pointed toe booties, and it just looks elevated. It just looks cool. So that's another way. So keep that in mind too. When you're looking through your closet, like what can I do to elevate my favorite pair of boot cut jeans? Well, I could do this, that, or this. Our fourth look, again, is really the basics. We're just playing around with the basics because the basics are versatile. You can mix and match and switch and swap and just use them to create a ton of different outfits. So again, we are going to go with a flare leg jean this time, and this one is so good. It is a premium denim brand. It's Mother, and in case you didn't know, if you're petite like me, so there's Mother, and then there's Little Mother, L-I-L, and Little Mother is the petite version of the Mother jeans. And so this is a Little Mother, and the stretch is so good on these. Oh, so good, so comfortable, so flattering. I love a good flare leg jean. And then I have it paired with a basic turtleneck. It's an ivory turtleneck. Now this one is actually from about 3 or 4 years ago from Talbot's, and they don't have this exact version this year, but they have a very similar one, so I'm going to go ahead and link the similar option that they have this year. And I have a pair of booties on. Now, these booties are some that I absolutely love because they are weatherproof, waterproof. I can go in the snow. They do not get damaged. They're comfortable. I love these booties. There's nothing wrong with these booties, but I wanted to show you the difference when I swap out a rounded toe booty with a pointed toe booty, because the pointed toe is just going to make my leg look longer. It's an illusion that it creates, and I just like it so much better than a rounded toe. Do I wear rounded toes? Yes, I do. But in this, I'm just trying to give you a visual of what would create a more elevated look. So we've switched out the booties, and now we have the pointed toe booty. Now we're going to add a third layer. This blazer is so beautiful. I think the color is called cranberry, and it's so good. It's a knit blazer. It's called a notch collar blazer, under $100. And it is not a petite size, but it works for me. It really does. Now, there are a couple of things I wanted to call out about this look. When you cuff the sleeves, well, a couple of things to fold. You know what? Let me grab the blazer. Hold on. Okay, so this works for me. I'm a petite girl, and I have this in an extra small. It does come in an extra, extra small if you're smaller than me, but this size fits me quite well in the shoulders and everywhere. But the Gibson look blazers, I have quite a few. They're my favorite. The Gibson look blazers usually have a fun print lining, and so because I like to cuff my sleeves anyway, it's a no-brainer for me to cuff them so I can show a little bit of that fun polka dot lining. And just look at the difference. Adding a blazer, cuffing the sleeves, changing the rounded toe booties for the pointed toe, and all of a sudden, it's just a great look. And you know, you can do your third layer. It doesn't have to be a blazer. It could be a denim jacket. It could be a vest. It could be a number of things. You know, it could be a sweater thrown over your shoulders. You know, it doesn't have to be the blazer, but I just want to show you the dynamic of the difference that it makes when you throw the blazer into the mix. But just think third layer. What can I do to add a third layer? And sometimes the third layer is a statement necklace, like with the wide leg jeans that I showed you. I think that statement necklace is it could be considered a third layer because it's a kind of a wow. It's kind of a, you know, it makes a statement. It's a statement necklace. In summary, just to kind of go over what we talked about and learned today, is that the basics are really core to any wardrobe. Once you have those, you can mix and match and add other things, but unless you start with a strong foundation of the basics, it's hard to create outfits. So just notice, you know, we chose just very basic jeans. We chose a ivory turtleneck, a white button-up, a sweatshirt. These are basics, but they're foundational to create looks that we want. So start out with the basics, go through your closet and see what you have, see what you already have. That is basic. Look and see where you might have holes in your wardrobe that you want to add a button down or add a turtleneck or add a pointed toe booty or something like that. So these are just basics that we've mixed and matched. So what we've done is we've created different looks, and each look that I shared, the tops could mix and match with those bottoms, and this third layer could go with this one, and you can just make so many outfits, which is so less stressful than standing in front of your closet and trying to figure out what to wear. And you know, I also, you've heard me say this before, but it bears repeating. Personally, I like to have about 80% of my wardrobe to be basics and 20% to be something trend, something fluff, because I feel like I can work with basics. I can mix and match and create so many different looks, where I couldn't do that if I had more trendier pieces. It'd be hard for me to make that happen. If you found this video helpful, would you tap the like and subscribe button for even more real life, what I really wear in a day style outfits, tips, and tricks? It would mean so much to me, and I appreciate you being here. It really means the world that you would spend part of your day with me. All right, my friend, enjoy what little we have left of this weekend, and I will see you in a few days. Bye.